between two ferns. Welcome back to Terry's Corner. Happy to have you back. Today is the middle of October, and very rarely do I get into specific time-sensitive information. Today I think it's important. We're in October 2016. Today we're going to talk about mortgage interest rates and their volatility. There might even be an opinion on where they're going to go and what's going to happen in 2017. Interest rates are usually volatile. I always define interest rates to be like and similar to the weather. You listen to the meteorologist, it tells you to take an umbrella, you take it, it winds up being a nice sunny day. The opposite's true too. You're heading to the golf course and the sky is open and you get rained on. It's hard to predict. That's why we're going to talk about it today. If you're my age, in your 50s, and you lived through the Jimmy Carter years, you may have even bought a house at an interest rate of 20%. Yeah, maybe even 21%. I know my first house came at 17.5%. Yeah, seemed crazy, but we thought the rates were going higher. Sure enough, they did, and sure enough, they came back down, and I was able to refinance and afford the house down the road. That's one of the things that happens with interest rates. If you get a bad one, it's fixable. If you get a great one, just hang on and enjoy it. Going forward, most of us have probably had an interest rate well north of 7% and probably felt pretty good about that interest rate. Today, let's talk about where the rates are. Right now today, if you were to call a mortgage man, a well-respected mortgage broker, or one of the big four, you're going to get quoted an interest rate of around 3.5% to 3.75. Pretty darn good interest rates. Most of my consumers know that if you're buying a second home, there's some add-ons that might hit you for another quarter point. So if you were to buy a second home from me today, in October, and settle before the end of the year, you're probably going to be looking at between 3.65 or 3.75. An unbelievable interest rate and looking really, really good. Now let's talk about where I think they're going to go. All year, and prognosticators have been telling us that rates are going up. Janet Yellen of the Fed is telling us they've been going up for the last 3 consecutive quarters. I humbly think that in the fourth quarter, they will be heading up. I think you're going to see interest rates go up in December of 2016, and we're going to go into the first quarter of 2017 north of 4%. A $400,000 note, right now today, 30% at 3.75 is $1,852. That same mortgage at 4.25%, just 0.5% higher, is going to be $1,968. That's over $100 a month more just by waiting. So if you are in the market to buy a home and you believe my advice is correct, get in the market now. Try to get settled before the fourth quarter ends of 2016. All right, in closing, going out on a limb, I'm predicting in 2017 that interest rates are going to head up a little bit. So if you're in the market right now, you got to think about locking it up. Lock it up. Over and out.